Is that? Now see, I'm about to start.
Let me just warn you now. I hate the record button.
Oh,
that's
okay.
in case somebody name. I ain't watching.
Right. I'm glad you said something because look, we've had to talk about hot mic before. We're like, shut up.
I wanted to get you on guard, but I'm like, wait a minute.
Okay. Well, listen, we've already got started with the Brunch Bitches. I'm Anissa, your host. As you see, once again, we got a house full. Yes. We got cilantro dressing here with us from the Tastery.
Yes.
We have the Tastery. We have TJ. You also are with Rip Radio, and you have your own show.
Yes. Streets is talking.
But we were kicked off.
Yeah,
we were all kicked off.
We were ejected by this guy.
The good Trump, the owner. Then we have
fuck that.
the mysterious, elusive Trump here.
What's up, y'all?
But yes, so I said I was at 10 o'clock in the morning. You were at what time?
What time was that, 2?
You were 2 after this lunch break. Yeah.
2 on Wednesdays.
Okay.
2 to 4.
So did you have to call your guests? Did you have a guest coming and all that stuff?
My guests couldn't come because majority of the people I know got jobs.
Well, most of the people don't like him, so they don't come on the show.
That's not fucking true.
Do they not show up for you, TJ?
No, it's not that they don't show. Okay, so I was supposed to have a female guest the first show. You remember the first show?
Mm-hmm.
And I had promoted. You know, we had the promotional stuff going on. And like 20 minutes before the show, about an hour before the show, I texted her. She's like, "Okay, I'm getting dressed and getting done with my hair."
What?
20 minutes before the show?
No, an hour.
Still an hour before
I
the
get
show?
to the station 20 minutes before the show because I had appeared on another show before. He thought I was gonna come in like a dashiki or some shit. He didn't know how fucking ignorant I could be. So 20 minutes before the show, I'm calling. She's not answering.
Whoa.
I'm like, okay, here go the bullshit.
This is supposed to be your co-host, not just.
Oh, we're not allowed to
This is
say
my co-host.
Oh.
So
I went through that.
5 minutes before the show.
Oh, Lord.
5 minutes before the show, I call her, and her mother answers the phone.
This was his first.
Was she dead? Did she die?
No, she wasn't dead. But according to her mother,
She was in the ambulance.
She was in the ambulance?
No, she wasn't in the ambulance. She came in. You know when a person is lying, but they oversell the lie?
Yes, all liars oversell.
And the sad part was it was her mammy. Her mammy did this.
Your mother lied for you?
Lied for talking about she had, did a deal, some software some game that they was trying to program, and they gave this guy $300,000 as investment. I got this shit on speakerphone, and he hear it.
Why did you
listening to the
show? Put that on the show.
We hadn't started yet. I'm listening. Then she gets on the phone with all this other bullshit. I'm like, you were just ready getting your hair done an hour ago.
You getting your hair did.
If you're not going to do the show.
Getting your makeup done.
Don't do the show. Don't tell me you're going to do the show. But why would you do that corny ass shit? So I didn't really fry her.
How did you know her?
We had been friends on social media for a while.
Okay. So y'all haven't been like real live time, back in the day one type friends.
And somebody was trying to tell me that she was real flaky.
But they didn't want to. They didn't want to get in it.
But they didn't want to get it. So
yeah.
I ended up doing the show 2 hours just because we had a whole show format laid out.
Yeah.
So when she don't show up,
right
now I gotta wing it. So this one he found out how fucking stupid I can be.
Okay.
Let me say this. This was his first show, and his co-host, who he had promoted and did flyers for,
that flies.
did not come.
Wow.
So when I first met him, it was on another show we had called Flood the Block.
Okay.
That night they had kids in the studio and everything, and
members of the Nation of Islam.
Members of the Nation of Islam, and he was there, and it was just a real proper PG show.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I thought
this was going to be a real churchy show. He wanted the show. I said, all right, man. I was like,
you thought it was going to be a real Muhammad show.
And I didn't find out how ratchet he is until we went live. I was up until the point we went live. I thought it was going to be a churchy show. So as we come on, this is TJ, motherfucking in the
Yes.
He's like, yes! This motherfucker is just as ignorant as I need him to be.
I love it.
It was 2 fucking hours of pure.
I love a mixture of ratchet and intelligent. I think that it goes well. I love it.
Yeah.
You know, some intelligent and some ratchet all blended up, meshed together, flows really well. But I'm glad we're here. I'm glad everybody's here. We have the Tastery back, and we're going to talk about Sunday dinners. You're now doing meal prep,
Yes.
which is an amazing thing.
Everybody needs healthier options. I mean,
Facts.
I love some macaroni and cheese and fried food, but you can't eat that every day.
No.
So I gotta.
And everybody don't have the time.
No, and that's
why you're
mac and cheese is a once a month indulgence, or normally sometimes once a year when we go to my mother's
I don't
in
even
Georgia.
really eat it anymore because I make it so much.
So much.
Yeah. Potato salad, all that stuff. I don't even really
So
eat it.
let's talk about the meal prep because that's new on your menu.
Yeah, so we're offering breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and we're trying to keep the 3 meals under 1,500 calories, so people that's, you know, watching their calorie intake and working out and all that
Okay.
stuff. So each, you get 3 options, so you kind of can mix it up. So you could do 3 days, you could do 5 days.
That's what I was gonna ask. So
Yeah.
how does it work with the days?
So your orders have to be in Friday, and then Sunday is the pickup. And you get to choose your meals for the
Okay.
the options for the breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
So you do like a 3-day meal prep. You can order like a 3-day
You can
meal
do
prep.
3 days or you do 5 days. If you order 5 days, we suggest you kind of freeze the other meals so they can stay. Because I don't really eat food after 2-3 days.
Right.
myself,
But
that's
you can
kinda-
freeze them.
Yeah, you can freeze
warm
them.
them up.
Warm them up. So
And they're all
breakfast, lunch,
under
and dinner.
1,500 calories.
Yeah, the total of all 3 options be under 1,500
Nice.
calories. Yeah.
I'm a calorie counter. Yeah.
I'm
It's
just
Nice.
for those
my
people.
calories.
Yeah, it's for those like me.
There you go.
Yeah.
Drinking
I drink a lot of white alcohol, and we're only doing mixers because it's early and to be nice. But I normally like a cube
Mixes.
and a lemon
She
because
rarely
I
put
keep
anything
it
in there.
because I keep the
That's
calorie
what I
count
used to think.
down.
That's
Because you
what
want
I
to
used
keep
to
the calorie count down. You don't want a palate with a lot of sugar. So that's
It's
Yeah,
the
that's
first
just
brunch
twisted.
bitches I've been on, and I've been at where I ain't that fucked up after the first drink.
because you ate.
That's right.
Yeah, you ate.
Because normally you come in, jump on the boards,
Yeah, yeah.
and then we're like here,
Yeah.
here, here.
You had
We're
some
feeding
rice.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good old
you
tastery.
ate some rice.
The good old
Yeah.
tastery, yes.
Exactly.
Love it.
So, also Sunday dinners. We talked about your Sunday dinners on the show before.
Yeah.
We're a fan of Sunday dinners. We're a big fan.
It was just starting when it came on the show
Yes.
first. So
What I like about it is too that you're encouraging bringing back that sit down, have dinner, dine,
Yeah,
sit with
that's
your
missed.
people. Yeah,
really missed.
like we now put the cell phones away. We're like everybody put look, do your Instagram, do whatever you're gonna do. Put the cell phones away. Let's sit, let's dine, let's have conversation. Let's actually talk. And then you don't realize that even though you might live with someone, you don't know everything that's going on. I've learned that. And we did that last week. We did that last week. So we love your Sunday dinners.
Thank you.
2 weeks. We're getting turkey meatballs. Okay, sorry. No, we're not.
So yeah, we offer individual meals, and then we order we have the family meal, which is the jerk chicken, and you get 3 large sides. of it.
Amazing. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
so-
That's my favorite with
Get
the
you
cilantro
some.
rice.
I'm telling you.
What did I order? I
This is
ordered.
crack. This is
the
crack.
cilantro sauce.
Crack. Get your straw.
Yes, the
Drink out
cilantro
the
sauce.
bottle.
But what did I get? What vegetable did I get? I think I got 2
No, you
sides
just
of
got
rice.
2 sides of rice.
Okay,
And I think you
yeah.
got something else.
I did. I got 2 sides.
I think cabbage.
I got cabbage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cabbage.
You,
With
you
my
missed it. You
vegetables, I
out
don't
of
I
town.
was out of town.
Yeah.
Oh.
The vegetables, I don't like boil them to death or anything. They're like
She does not.
sauteed.
She does
Yeah,
not.
I don't like them
Still
that way.
crunchy.
Yes, amazing.
They taste like vegetables.
They do.
Not
They
soup.
taste like
Not soup.
That's true. They taste like vegetables.
Yeah.
No, so yes, I'm a big supporter of the Sunday dinners, and yeah, it was good and reasonable. I will say, for what we ordered for like what $30, it was reasonable, and I'm like, you can't beat that,
And then you don't have to cook on Sunday.
You don't have to cook for $30. Look.
That's about what you spend on a meal anyway.
No, more than that. If you're buying all of your ingredients and everything,
True.
you're spending more than $30. So that's why I was like, I said, I'll take
All
it,
the other stuff.
and I'll take it. Okay.
And we added our mango lemonade, which is hand squeezed, not no country time or powder. Mango nectar.
It's fresh.
It's fresh.
The say it's fresh.
No, because we went somewhere and made my daughter yesterday, and they charge like, for the same bottle, they charge like $1.75. And I was like, oh, I'm charging more. She's like, because it's fresh. You need to charge
Yeah.
more. They're using powder mix.
You're buying your ingredients, you're pressing everything.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I get it. I totally get it.
For the elbow
Well,
grease.
Exactly. You charge it for your elbow grease.
Yeah, and everything is fresh. Like I don't use any canned products. I make everything myself.
Okay. I mean, we know that, but you know,
To the
everyone else does.
masses.
To the masses. Tastery Maryland.
Yes.
Yes, and we have banana pudding in the house today. She
I
makes
love
the
nickel
best
sugar
banana
banana.
pudding, and I'm not a sweets
Who
person.
told her to-
I don't love
Nickel
sweets.
syrup,
Banana
banana
pudding.
pudding.
Open your
Oh.
damn mouth.
Oh,
About the banana pudding.
oh. I apologize.
Nobody told you.
Okay, we have a secret
We
stash of banana
we
pudding.
might have had some.
Okay, Trump can have a little bit.
Trump can have a scoop. All day, and that would be
Trump
so
can have a
selfish not to
scoop.
get Trump a scoop.
I'm gonna tell you something. I think you came to that studio one time. You bought bananas.
And you bought
Yes.
banana pudding.
I hate bananas.
Me too. I don't love them. No, I don't love
And I never
bananas.
had banana pudding. Honest to God, until you came.
We have more people
And I
walking
tore it up.
in.
Hey, Pete.
We have people walking in. Yes. But no, I don't love bananas either. Let me say this. That's why I said I will say it even in front of my grandmother. Because I was like, you know, banana pudding, them nasty wafers. And,
No way.
No way.
So when you
That's what makes it
when you
amazing.
served that banana pudding in the studio, and everybody stuck their spoon in it, and we were kind of like a half because music was playing, and we were like, my God, we even came back on air like Jesus trying to wipe out, but we were like, okay, we're believers, we're believers. It was, oh my God, no, it's delicious, and like I said, I thought it was gonna be the wafers and all that mess,
No,
and I'm just
no.
like,
I don't even like it myself until I started making it. And that's
until
about it.
you kind of came up with your own recipe,
Yeah,
and you
so
made it the
I
way you like
appreciate
it.
that.
I appreciate the creativity.
Yes.
I absolutely do.
When you think of banana pudding, you think of wafers.
You do. You instantly think of wafers, right?
Vanilla wafers.
And you think of them at the
the
bottom.
brand name.
The vanilla wafers.
The brand name.
Yeah. Not that we dislike vanilla wafers, but in banana pudding, it just they get nasty and soggy. Anyway.
Some people still make it that way. So
They do. So we are still being sponsored by Evolve Body Butter. And I have a new product that's going to be launched that's coming out. And it's called Lady Marmalade by Evolve Body Butter. And I'm not going to say the ingredients on air, but it's for ladies, for your lady places. And it
what you supposed to do with
was my own concoction that I came up with in my own little personal moment.
I guess what you feel in your heart.
What you feel? Can you say that
What you
again?
feel in your heart.
Do with it what you feel in your heart.
In your heart.
Evolve Body Butter Lady Marmalade.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Is it edible?
It's very. First of all, let me say this. All of
Why, yes,
Evolve
it
Body
is.
Butter products
Why,
are
yes, it
food
is.
grade. I buy everything food grade. Nothing is not food grade because what people don't realize, if you're using, I don't want to say all the sponsors and the brands and the, not sponsors but the brands, but if you're using all that chemicalized, lotions and all that stuff, it's really not, it's going into your pores and it's not good for you. So everything that I make, even this morning, my teeth whitening is all food grade. I use activated coal and all that stuff, but it's all food grade and it's edible. And instead of sea salt, like I put in the body butters, it's turbinado sugar.
So it's
And
for the
a
ladies.
few other things, and it's all food grade.
We don't ever had shit like that, Bob. So all we got is lotion.
No, but listen,
but y'all use
listen,
lotion for everything.
but y'all can use it. Because I make one, right, exactly. I make one with no turbinado sugar in it for the male part. I think about you guys.
They should dig down
Star's
the
our only, exactly. Star's our only woman guest that we have on the show. Normally it's all men. Am I lying, Trump? We do all men because we don't believe in, look, we exist, man, woman, So we think about you guys. We think about you and we listen. We listen. So I have some that is just coconut oil, shea butter, and some other treats that you guys use for you. And it's
You want to test that out, bro? Test that out.
Look, I'll give you guys samples. No. I will make up some samples for you guys. And you talk about it. Share it. Spread the
I'm
word.
not talking to him about shit.
Not him. I said talk about it. Talk about how you liked it.
Well, who am I telling?
Tell somebody.
I'm not telling him.
Tell a woman.
Oh, okay, I tell a woman.
Tell her.
Please,
I
tell
tell
her.
her. You say y'all
butter, but we're not talking about that.
Yeah, bigger ball butter.
So, you guys can talk about it amongst whomever you choose to.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
That's how you do
So
it.
me and him not going on.
No,
That's not
I wouldn't want you to because that's not sexy.
No, it's not. It's a lot of things.
You two big manly motherfuckers talking about butter is not them cooking butter. That shit's not sexy. Talking about it to each other?
Just gotta put
Yeah,
a
I'm
pause
going to the
in it.
shit out of butter that
Right.
They don't go together.
Right.
When you home and you
Right.
you're straight
Nigga, I'm melting the shit out of this butter. Like, that's not even sexy.
Brother removes all the abrasive feeling.
Don't exfoliate.
We don't want to do that.
No.
Lady Marmalade will be on the website. Will be on the website in May. And, you know, because we had to tweak it because I wanted glass jars, but small, because it's not as big as the, you know, how the body butters that you guys order. It doesn't need to be that much because you only need a dab.
Every once in a while.
No, regularly.
Oh.
We want to
You try it
promote.
out?
No, I
She will. She
I'm
will.
waiting.
Yeah.
It's getting perfected.
It's getting, yeah, the
I
formula's
like
getting
it. I like
perfected.
perfection.
Because what I like, everybody might not like, so I have to tweak
My
it.
trifling is starting to kick in, so I have some
Appreciate
very.
it. Appreciate it.
What? How can I put this?
I don't know.
What's the desired effect
For the butter
for
butter?
the butter? What are we
Okay.
trying to accomplish?
So, you know how they have all of these, like the oils and the lotions that have the tingly feelings and people use them. A lot of those are very unhealthy. They cause yeast infections, urinary tract infections, and they're just not healthy. So this product is actually food grade. What goes in your pores goes in your body.
Right.
So you can actually use these to still get that tingly sexual feeling and also get a good taste that's healthy. Calories are low.
Oh,
And
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not chemical filled with a whole
You
lot
did
of
the calorie
stuff.
count for it?
I did a calorie count
Yes,
for it.
of course you
Yes. And
course you
so you still get that sexual, you know, gratification from it without it being unhealthy and causing urinary tract infections, yeast infections, throat cancer, and all these other
All
things.
that-
So
something
that is
causes
where that
cancer.
came
Everything
from.
causes cancer.
Because I didn't want to use any of these products. The guy I was dealing with, you know, liked all of this stuff, and I'm like, okay, I'm not using that. I'm like, it causes issues. Yeah, right. We have medical professionals in here, so you know, and it causes a lot of issues. So,
And she don't want to keep saying assisting nobody, VJJ and all this and all that
exactly.
stuff.
She doesn't want to keep helping
She's
people with their
over that.
JJ at
Yeah.
the medical. We can't say where she works for, but we're not allowed to say. But you know, so
You probably wouldn't even want to see that shit.
You need assistance?
you don't want to see no yeast infected JJ up in it. That's what we're talking about. So that's why we're saying the Lady Marmalade. You asked a good question, TJ. That's a very good question because that's what it was about. It was about wanting to have
I thought it
that.
was like it would enhance the
It does.
pussy that's just like blown out.
No, you asked for some. Okay. He asked for some fucking Sabella.
I want to if it's
doctor-
it doesn't have a cosmetic effect because some women who got high mileage and they should
It's not
stop the
cosmetic.
I want to go
It's
up and like
entertainment.
have
Let me tell you
them
something
use
about
the minutes
Google.
to try to tighten it up.
Google how the vagina works so you can know that an oil won't tighten a vagina. An oil will not. Listen, either you got it or you don't. Either you got it or you don't.
You got a
So
tiny oil money
once it's gone, it's gone.
No, you get surgery, but I don't know because mine is still in place. I got a pussy resume. I got a pussy resume. Mine is in
You can tighten it up,
place.
you can rejuvenate.
You can rejuvenate.
Y'all
it.
and
You can
women
get the
don't
balls.
get to complain about shit about men because y'all get all the fucking advantages. We don't have no penis extension.
Yes, you
penis
can.
extension.
They do have penis
Oh, you looked
extension.
into it?
No, I heard about it.
But let me say this. You at the wrong table for that because we don't complain about men. We don't talk about niggas or dogs. We don't complain about
No, I'm
nothing.
not complaining.
Listen,
I'm saying
we
you
love
have
our black
advantage-
men.
You all have advantages that
With
we
the-
just.
with
I don't know because my vagina's in place. Is yours in place?
Mine's is great.
Right. My resume is excellent.
Yeah.
Told
So
you that.
I don't know. No, he's being him. We appreciate it. So no, what we're doing is telling you that we don't know. Maybe the chicks you know gotta complain, but we don't. We don't. My FaceTime this morning said that life was great. So, you know what I mean? And it's been consistent. I still got an ex-husband that's still trying to get it. All day. Okay, so we here and her husband's still here. Okay, so we don't know. You women out there but what we're saying is you women out there who got garbage pussy, we can't relate.
GP, we talked about that.
I need a gavel.
We talked about GP.
Garbage pussy. No, it's garbage pussy. Ain't no GP. General principle. It's general principle. I say garbage pussy.
Garbage.
Oh my
God.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's what it is. So we don't know. So we don't complain about men because.
No, I'm not. I wasn't complaining about women.
But I can tell you what Lady Marmalade does do. I'm a waxer and a shaver, so it moisturizes. It gives you a sexual tingle. It gives you because some it is. Stuff was a bitch.
They don't wax.
Yes.
It's like swimming down there to get
It shouldn't
there it is.
It shouldn't be.
No, it shouldn't be. So I do.
Pubic ridge look like.
How should it be, Nick?
But y'all know what? I watched Boogie Nights the other night.
That's how it should be.
That's how it should be. And it should be glossy and
shiny.
it's a look.
And the sun come out.
Exactly.
The halo.
Exactly. And it should taste like cinnamon. Wink, wink, Lady Marmalade. But listen, I watched Boogie Nights and they show all the women have full bush. And I was like,
some people like it.
yeah, some guys do. I've had guys say that they like it. And I'm like, well, I don't have anything to do with that.
Nothing wrong with hair if you have it
Trimmed
and some type of
Yeah, they say
like you care.
Yeah.
It ain't gotta be good as long as you just look like you care.
Manicure,
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
they had a full bush.
But was it manicure?
No,
Oh.
they were nude, and it was like just like you
They
can
didn't have
braid
ass
it.
curls.
No, you can braid it, part it, and braid it.
No.
And all I was thinking was sweatiness.
Ooh.
Hair stinks.
Hair
sweats and it
stinks.
stinks.
I was thinking it was sweatiness and funkiness, and I was just like,
Because when you have, as a female, if you have a lot of hair down there, well, guys too, if you have a lot of hair
true,
down there,
guys too.
I don't care, you know what I'm saying? And it may not be your pussy that stink.
No,
But before we get to the pussy, we smell the hair. Because it's
exactly,
sweating.
because it's
And
sweaty.
you don't want no problem.
Because it's sweaty. No, you're right.
You know, so
And the same with the guys, you know what I'm saying?
and I'm trying to keep my tastery down.
But see, fortunately, I
Are you manicured?
Of course. Why
Are
wouldn't
you?
I be? I plead.
Look, her cheeks are so red. I'm not
You go to Brunch Bitches.
That's it.
the first black person I've ever seen turn that red.
She manicured.
You need to think the hell out of this.
Think about my vagina.
Yeah.
Does Hector like it manicured?
Hector likes it
Every day. Fried down, laid to the side. He likes to fry down and lay to the side. Whatever way you get it.
He was so cool, he ain't black. That's right, baby. He's like,
That's right, Hector. I'm with you, Hector.
Listen, I'm team married. I'm team married. Give your husband blowjobs every day. I'm team even when he beefing with you. Listen, I'm team all of that. Look, cause I was a wife, you know, and I'm team all of that. So you know, I'm only asking for the sake of y'all wonderful, beautiful marriage. That's all. That's why we were asking about the landscape.
Exactly.
Ain't nobody.
You know, but I gotta join the singing group. Ooh, ooh, ooh. But I'm gonna bring it back to the Capricorn, and I'm just gonna ask, are you manicured down there? That's all. That's it.
Girl, bitch, bye.
She turned blood red.
you are a lawyer. You know why you're a lawyer? Because you ask the same question 3 times.
Eight different ways.
Eight different ways.
What there you go. Yeah, that's right. 80 different ways. lawyers. We were born lawyers. But what you said was that you really didn't get the call, but then you said you saw it come through, but then you said, you know how we do. Anywho, so now we're going to stop talking about manicure vaginas, and we're going to talk about Rip Radio.
Hey, Junice.
No more cinnamon, no more lady marmalade, no more manicure vaginas. Okay.
Maybe flavored lip, like if you don't like cinnamon, we have vanilla. You know what I'm saying?
We actually, didn't we talk about that? True
You don't
story.
like cinnamon?
I like cinnamon.
Well, cinnamon tingles. Cinnamon tingles. I can't give away all of the ingredients. Yeah, so that's the only reason cinnamon is one of the ingredients.
Ginger, ginger.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
I can't. No.
She tried it.
No, that's all his questions. No, he's asking real questions. But no, ginger will not burn.
Oh, okay.
No, it will not burn. So, no, we'll talk.
Yeah,
we'll talk. Yeah, we'll get you together. We'll get you together. You know, have an area. Just open your cabinet in your bedroom. Have an area. That's it. That's it. We went to somebody's house, true story, in Savannah. We went to somebody's house who, first of all, we were a fan of hers because she's a singer in Savannah. We went to her house. She took us on a tour of her home and her bedroom. When I say I felt like I was in a Superfly movie, am I lying? She had a cognac.
You just be like,
I was like, am I old enough?
Yeah, you felt sexy when you walked in.
Walking into her bedroom.
Yeah, like not the hallway.
Not the
hallway.
When she opened her bedroom, first of all, it opened double doors.
Shit.
She had a cognac cabinet where you just hit it, it opens with the rocks glasses. She had a vanity. She didn't open the drawer. We don't know what was in the drawer. She had an ice bucket for the champagne by the bed in her bedroom. Canopy bed, bathroom in there. She had this soft, some type of animal print rug that I don't support, by the way. But some type of animal rug. She had a throw over this chair. But she said, then we asked her, I said, well, what's up with the chair and the throw over? She said, well, when he's finished and it's cleaned up, he can lay back, stretch out, prop up, and just bask in the moment. She's a grown bitch. I said, when I grow up, I said, that's a lot of work. I said, well, damn, we weren't ready. Let me say that. We were like, Jesus Christ. We thought we were in a movie.
Superfly.
Yes, I'm sorry. When I think about you open a cabinet with cognac in it, okay, I ain't never seen that other than on TV.
She got oven in there too?
No.
Maybe.
I don't know.
We don't know. She might. Shit.
Lord,
You just fucked up the whole scene.
No,
he's thinking about a sandwich after a tostini. A tostini.
You can just jump from the bed to the oven,
sandwich.
to a steak.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Maybe we should
Like
have
Baby
some.
Starr, you know, you hook a steak up.
Right. Like a hook a steak up.
A
Yes.
steak.
Yes.
You know what?
You know what? But listen, she let him bask in the moment with his cognac. Maybe she leaves the room to make him a sandwich or a
Whatever you want, the
steak.
cheap kind, expensive
No, she
kind,
had good shit in there.
Whatever.
Her Hennessy was XL.
She had a little something else.
She did. She did have something else in there. But me and Nickel, we were like, my God. We were like, Jesus. We said, can we take out cameras? She was
Blue
like,
lighting.
no, it was lighting. She had lighting.
It was
And it was just like a little light over the bed. And I said, shit, mirrors.
shit,
One time you brought somebody to the studio, right? And I'm not going to say no names. We're not going to say the date. We're not going to say no Starr was in the studio more than one time.
Because it was only one time I brought somebody.
And you know exactly who we talking
I know
about.
who y'all talking about.
Okay.
Did you smash?
We're not talking about this.
Yes or no?
Okay, never mind. No.
No. Okay. Good for you.
Good for
You lied.
For the
That's a
camera.
lie.
You lied.
For the culture.
Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
No, I didn't.
You leave him alone. And Starr's been in the studio more than one time. And we didn't know if you brought somebody to the studio. See, you told on yourself. Because, see, I didn't know that you had not brought somebody to. Because I thought,
Why you bring
because
this person?
you know what we do before we go
Because-
in the studio. We don't say it on air because we're civil servants. So you know what we do before we come into the
y'all do
studio.
here?
And
Nothing.
Nothing.
We pull
Y'all
up
have
and we
sex when y'all
come
come
in.
to studio?
Sometimes.
They say they civil
Sometimes.
servants.
We're civil servants.
Meaning they gotta take urinalysis,
Oh
fool.
God, shut up.
Oh Lord. I can't.
Let me just say this.
He's sitting here all flabbergasted.
Get this. Okay. Tell him too
Let me
much.
just,
Thank
we
you,
were
TJ.
going to.
Thank you,
we were going to
TJ.
after.
Glad to help.
So that's the only reason she got because we were going to somewhere after. But no, nothing happened.
That.
No, I'm a student of human condition. I'm gonna go with that. Okay. Anyway, so Trump, the good Trump. Can we talk about Rip Radio and what's to come?
Yes.
Sure.
Let's talk about Rip Radio and what's to come.
Yes.
So for people who don't know, I met
Yes.
Trump because I was on the Chip Chat show, and they invited me in to talk about homeschooling. I homeschooled my son for a period, and we were talking about is it Betsy DeVoe or Betsy DeVos?
That's Betsy DeVos. She's an idiot.
Okay, yeah, she is an idiot, but the
wow.
pronunciation. So Betsy DeVos. So we were talking about, how we felt about Betsy DeVos homeschooling and why I homeschooled and, all of these different things. So that's how I met Trump. And I have been talking to the guys about doing a podcast, but I didn't want to just go anywhere. And I wanted it to be a good experience. And so they were like, no. Mike kept saying, talk to Trump.
Right.
So I was like, okay, you think I should? So then when I came to you, I was like, the Brunch Bitches. You were like, shit.
I'm like, yes.
You were like, I'm sold.
I like the name already.
You were like, I'm sold. Then when we did our first show, your ass was drunk and laughing.
She was kind of like you. Like I didn't know what to expect of her because I
Facts.
didn't really know her. And I only saw you one.
Because I came in, hi, I'm Anissa.
Yeah, you so nice and proper.
You know what I mean? Like, hey,
I came in dashiki.
yeah, right. No, I came in talking about, homeschooling and politics. And
And he didn't have an intro song, and I'm thinking I'm supposed to play Jonah off the Color Purple. I didn't know because she was so. But
Facts.
when I met her, she was so proper. She like, okay, the Brunch Bitch. I'm like, my eyes went like this. Bitches, I know it's already gonna be.
And then you asked me the premise of the show. I said, Seinfeld. You were like, yeah. I said, it's a show about everything and nothing, all at the same damn time. And that's how we started.
That's how.
Like
Like with me, I've been doing. I guess you call it radio since 2006. And I did it up to 2009, took a year off, and then we started Rick Radio Network. And that's a whole.
How did you get into radio? I've always, because you've been such a mystery. How did you get into radio? What was your introduction?
I used to do pro wrestling events. I used to.
He's a promoter.
I used to.
Nice.
I would write the script like you
The
see.
Black Vince McMahon.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
My man is money.
No,
But
that's good shit.
I promoted shows in DC, Maryland, New Jersey, and Delaware.
Yeah.
And one of my wrestlers in 2006 started an internet radio. I've never heard of internet radio.
Right.
And he started it on something called the Rage Radio Network.
Yeah.
He was like, man, try. So he gave me all these links and software, and I downloaded it. Me and my boy John, who's my best friend,
Yeah.
lifetime. We just went in my basement. We like, let's just have some fun with it, whatever. See how I do. About 2 months later, we blew their server. Their server had a maximum capacity of 200.
You blew the server.
Blew the server. He's like, man, y'all getting 200. We can't, people getting turned down. I'm like, well, dang, okay, cool. Because that's was just fun and games. We didn't take it serious. So we kept doing it. He had to raise the server. We kept doing it. So then, we did it for 2 years, and about 2008, we kind of did our own thing.
Facts.
But in 2009, we were going to a station out in Largo called IM4 Radio. It's called The Flow now.
I've actually seen that online.
Right.
Yeah.
We went there to do a show. This man like, all right, if y'all want a 1 hour show per month, $400 a month.
That's what I was hit with, $475.
What's that now? We were here with 400. I'm like,
I don't think so. Especially you coming from IT.
right.
Yeah, like
That's bigger than
I can buy it. No, literally, you can buy a studio for $533 and put it in your house.
Slingo. And I'm back there I'm like, John, my car note is not that much. I
hope not. I mean, your credit fucked up.
So he was like, oh, let's try, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, if you're going to front it, I'll do it, but I'm not paying them.
Not paying that much.
So we
Right.
started there, and actually Ty Flood was there. And
I used to do Ty's show.
yeah, Ty was there before I was there. And then that's how we found out. We did it. So I stopped. I was like, I can't afford this. So about a year later, I took a year off and I said, you know what? What this nigga's doing, I can do cheaper and kind of streamlined.
You created your own lane.
Yeah. Because our name of the show was Grit Radio.
You created your own lane.
I created my own lane and I took his ideas.
Yeah.
Didn't steal it. I tweaked it and made it my own and started a radio network to where it would charge people less and to where we could actually be entertaining and not just be on the radio. Oh, such and such. All right.
Facts.
When we come back, here's songs from such and such. That old shit, you know?
Yeah.
And we started Rip Radio Network at Listen Vision. Listen Vision had a show on my network every Friday called
Listen Vision is in DC.
on Georgia Avenue. It's called Georgia. It was called WLBS Friday.
Yeah.
Every Friday.
I know. Right. I know that. Yeah.
The dude there.
What would they
Wasn't-
charge you at Listen Vision?
Huh?
What would they charge you at
They were
Listen
charging me $75 an hour.
Mm.
Vision? You must have known somebody because they tried to get me.
How
Oh, no, it
much?
was way
They was
more.
trying to give me about $700 a month.
Wow. For a
2 hours
show?
for 2 hours show.
2
Oh,
hours.
that's insane.
So
And they wanted me to sign a contract.
And wanted you to sign a contract and get
yeah,
stuck in
they want you
that.
to sign a contract. So
So they were
But-
trying to
but-
get people.
they were actually a show on my network before he even started his network.
What?
He got the idea of a network from me.
From you.
So one day he was supposed to pay me to do his show. He didn't. So one day I said, okay, I'm gonna let him go live. And in the middle of him going live, he didn't pay me. I cut his stream. Because he dicked me, so I'm gonna dick you.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
he cut it, blah, blah, blah.
So?
And that's when we
Fuck
started.
you, pay me.
Exactly. So out for 2 months, I was doing Rip Radio Network out in my apartment. I would have. We had.
So that's where you started from.
That's where I started from. We had 3 shows, and I had to do come all the way down from Baltimore, Turnstiles, and he would do his show in my apartment.
So let me say this. Here's why when that incident went down with that one show, you get what I'm saying? That's why I was like, we got to cut it.
Yeah.
Because when I say you've always been a consummate professional, and I was like, you didn't even have to drive down there to do this. I mean, okay, you know, okay, yeah, we pay a fee, but still, it's nothing like, you put in more. When I'm looking at the fee, I'm like, but he's putting in work. You're putting in work. You promote the shows, you set up podcasts, you send us the links, you do all this stuff, you the engineering. And so I was embarrassed to not show up as a professional
Right.
for a professional. So I said, cut it, it's done. We're not doing this anymore. And so that was what made me say, okay, please, what are you gonna do? I don't want to go anywhere. I feel so safe and warm in a blanket with you. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I felt. I felt, because I'm a Cancer. We are about trusting. Trust is big for us. And and trust me, and I ain't gonna say no names. Y'all know who you are. Some reached out. I didn't reach out. Swear to God, true story. They reached out. They said, somebody said they were on Rip Radio too, and they said that I should reach out to you. Sent me a DM. 2 different people. Y'all know who you are. And I said, well, I don't know. I said, I don't know how I'm feeling. I don't know. It's a true story. And so I said, I don't know how I'm feeling. And so I just wanted to feel like you had my back. It was something you genuinely supported. And that it was going to be professional. And so that's why I was like, well, what's up? Let's ride it out. Like, to just tell me what to do. I'm here. Just tell me what to do. So that's where the YouTube came in. When we were like, we're just going to keep pushing and give you time to build, you know.
I'm gonna just say this, like, when I started the Rip Radio, it wasn't about me. The real reason, for real, I would do this for free if I didn't have the paid studio.
Of course.
Because I'm in it
And
for
I get
entertainment.
it. No, I get it.
Like, for real, like, I don't do interviews, and y'all, I
And
reached
you
out
don't.
to them.
Right.
And asked
Let me
them,
say,
y'all
he didn't,
interview-
when I always talk to him on the boards.
Yeah.
Always in trouble.
To
Like,
get it recorded.
I'd be like, hey, Tron. Right.
Exactly.
And then I always brought him into the show every single
I had
time.
no choice.
Right. You know what I mean? I'd be like, hey, and I would ask him the craziest fucking questions. I would ask you the craziest
Exactly,
shit.
exactly.
You know what I mean? And so Yeah, and Trump always be like, I don't want to take no pictures. I don't want to be on camera. I don't want none of that. And so listen.
Sign the shit like.
When you said you was gonna be on, I said, bitch, drop everything. Am I lying? I said, bitch, drop everything. You was like, when you got to say, whatever the fucking next date is. I didn't even know she was available. I said, I told her 25th. I was like,
I've done 3 interviews.
Right.
And I reached out to y'all because I like what you do. Like in this business, back in the day, like when you did radio or whatever, you got into it because of who you know.
Who you knew.
When I started with Radio Network, I said, I don't give a fuck. You have 30 years experience or
right
1 or 30 days experience.
Right.
The whole thing about this is charisma. You
Right.
can't teach.
I'm
gonna tell you about him. If there are any feminists in the room, y'all gonna have a problem with this man.
Well, I'm not a feminist.
He like
We don't
the
support
whole
feminism.
when I'm gonna tell you, if you watch his show and you're a feminist or whatever, or you're politically correct, you will hate him. And that's why I liked him.
Well, see, that's
because
why
I don't
people
take
hate
it
us.
personal.
We got people that hate us.
that's
But
great.
he's cool.
Yeah,
That's
because
true.
listen,
I'll take
I was approached about, well,
I'll
why
sit
don't
at
you
the
have
table
women
with
guests on? I said I do, but I don't. I'm like, it's 2 female co-hosts, right? I'm like, I don't need another woman. We want to bring men on because I don't. Yeah, but
Hey, with 2 women on the show, you already have
but trust me, you don't get that a lot. Listen, we got friends that be asking us to do fucking sleepovers with bitches. I'm like, listen, I'm a grown bitch. I'm not. Look, I'm like, I don't want to keep having no bitch weekends.
Right.
I'm not a-
Like, that's not reality. You know, I'm like, come on, like, cut it out.
What's wrong with a sleepover?
Listen, no, I'm not.
I ain't been to
No,
one,
no. We've had fun sleeper, but I'm saying we know women who all they do is have these girls' nights. I'm not doing that. We're grown. Right. Come on.
You talking about swingers?
No.
They want no.
fucking mind.
No. They literally just want to sit around and have girl talk all the time. They want to just sit around with a bunch of women and because they don't have no men. Because here's the reality. Let me tell y'all the reality. It's some women who reach a certain age in life and then they just let themselves go. So what they do is they want to bring women to commiserate. They want to bring women in to commiserate. Misery loves company. They want to commiserate. And I'm like, well, bitch, I'm not overweight. I'm not old. I'm not this and I'm not that. And my skin's great. And I'm snatched. Up here and down there. So I don't need to sit with you and commiserate. Do I want woman time? Sometimes, sure. Because you have to, sit and convene. You have to have counsel. But I'm not going to have counsel with you who decided, today I'm going to be old. Mm-hmm. Today is the day I decide to be old and let my life go.
So let me just ask. At what stage or what point does that happen?
What happens? Be clear.
When women get to the point where they just let themselves go.
Let me tell you when it happens. When you make the decision.
So there's no set time.
Here, my mentor told me, man or woman, and she was 65 when she told me this. She said, you make the choice to be old. My grandmother is almost 90. My grandmother looks 72. My mother has a head full of hair, tits sit up here naturally, on no medications, nothing, flawless skin, fierce as shit, and I'm like, I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I told the guy last night, he was like, the Uber driver, he said, I don't know.
You know what? That's a difference. It's a different penis and dick. Let's talk about. I don't mean no. Real quick.
Penis and dick.
If you have a penis,
dick and penis.
Penis, as in, if you say penis, that means small. If you have a dick.
Yes. We call it a law, don't we, Nickel? We're live. And we're back.
He's a Libra, and I'm a Virgo. He's just like me.
No, but that makes sense, though. Yeah, you know what I learned about Libra men? They're men. Mm-hmm. Libra men are men. Like, my brother's a Libra, though. My brother's October 7th. She's October 15th. And this guy that I'm seeing is October 13th. And when I say that's the most masculine man I've ever met. I'm just saying, like, it's a lot of bravado there, though. Mm-hmm. A lot of bravado. Sometimes the masculinity is too much for me. I'd be like, oh, shit. Okay. Well,
Even for you.
even for me.
I like that.
And it's okay. So who's returning to Rip Radio? Are me and TJ returning to Rip Radio?
Most definitely.
All right.
All right.
So let's
Y'all
say
wanna
this.
come back? Y'all-
Look,
y'all-
I already got my first payment in.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the brunch.
You know, I said,
for
look,
the-
I said, keep that shit. Keep that shit.
The streets are talking. We
Yes.
got the tastery.
The streets is talking. No, the streets is talking. And I got poached by 2 different stations. I didn't even know I was popping like that. I'm not being funny.
No, you are.
I didn't know I was popping. Two different stations said, they were like, people from Rip Radio said they listened to y'all and they recommended y'all. So I was like, I don't know. And listen, offline I can forward, I can show you their stuff offline.